Hello everyone. Hello everyone. So it's almost 9. We are good to start. Welcome to our faculty. This is Erkan, one of the conference co-chairs of SPM and SMI 2026. So welcome to our faculty. I have been working here for 12 years since completing my PhD from the University of Tokyo. So I'm very happy to introduce our department and this event. So let me start with introducing our university. Founded in 1773, ITU is one of the oldest technical universities. Right now, we are at ITU Gümüşsuyu campus. It's an historical building. So here, mechanical and textile engineering departments are located. So this we have two more city campus, which are nearby. So our main campus are a bit far from here, which only takes about 20 minutes via subway from Taksim Square. So we are right now here, two city campuses nearby, and the main campus is here. So these four campuses are located at the European side of Istanbul, and we have one more campus here at the Asian side as well. To help you navigate in this building, it's rectangular in shape. You will not get lost. If you walk straight and turn at the corners, you will circle back where you started. Okay, don't worry. So who are here? So we have more than 90 guests from all over the world, including Turkey, China, France, the United States, India, the United Kingdom, Hungary, Canada, Singapore, Switzerland, Germany, Italy, Lithuania, the Netherlands, Australia, Japan, Croatia, and Spain. In this conference, we have 12 technical paper sessions, 4 keynotes, and 5 invited talks. We have one keynote each day. Today, Mathieu Desprun from Indiana Ecole Polytechnique will speak about computing through the lens of geometry. On the second day, Bernd Pickel from ETH Zurich and Google will talk about designing in the age of AI and spatial computing. On the third day, Tamas Varadi from the Budapest University of Technology and Economics will present constructing and reconstructing surface geometry. And on the fourth day, Brian Weibel from University of Victoria will talk about implicit modeling from dreams, industry, and back. So I'm excited to hear their talks. So we have also 5 great invited talks. So SMI program chairs will give the details of them. And we are going to have one commemorative session in memory of Malcolm Sabin, who unfortunately passed away 3 weeks ago. Now, some quick information about lunch and coffee breaks. If you exit this room and go straight, you will see the lunchroom. Just follow the signs. If you go upstairs from the lunchroom, you'll find the coffee break area. Actually, both rooms have a beautiful Bosporus view. I hope you enjoy it during the breaks. And we have several recess areas. The middle courtyard has an old airplane, so you can go there and take photos. We have the front courtyard with another good Bosporus view here. And finally, we have a very cozy library for our mechanical engineering students. It's even occasionally used as a filming location for TV commercials. So we also have a special treat for you, for the participants, for the second day during the second coffee break. Baklava, probably most of you know it. We order it from one of the best baklava restaurants in Istanbul. For your information, traditional baklava is handmade with 20 or 30 thin layers of dough. So wait for the day 2. For our conference dinner, we will have a great experience. We will take a boat and eat dinner between 2 continents, Asia and Europe. So we will start from the shore nearby and see the old shores of Istanbul during a 4-hour trip. A quick information for the participant who doesn't know Bosporus. It's a channel here. It's a channel that separates Europe and Asia, stretching from the Marmara Sea to the Black Sea. So in this tunnel, we will see both Marmara Sea side and Black Sea side as well. For this dinner, we will meet at 6:10 p.m. at the main entrance tomorrow. So I will give you another announcement tomorrow. So we are at the center of the city. So most landmarks are a short walk or a tram right away. You can see a map in your conference bag. You might also notice a blue ornament hanging on your conference bag. This is an evil eye bead. According to Turkish tradition, looks like this. So it's believed that it protects you from people who envy you. Believe it or not, bring it back to you, your country with you as a memory of Turkey. So here's our organizing team. Actually, I want to thank all of them for making this event possible. As conference co-chairs, thank you to Ergun Akleman, Charlie Wang, and York Peters. For the SPM program co-chairs, thank you to Shu Hoku, Zhu Hokuk, and Amir Wangswan. And for SMI, thank you to program co-chairs George Pierre Bonu, Michele Mortara, and Amal Dev Parakal. So here's our local organizing team. I want to give a huge shout out to my students, Serhat Cham and Alper Taşbektekli. They are over there. They probably carried the heaviest workload in organizing this conference. Thank you, Alper and Serhat, again. So now we have a live stream running through the SPM and SMI Istanbul YouTube channel. So here is the QR code for day one. And the recording is being managed by my former PhD student and academic YouTube influencer, Emre Günaydın. He is at the top right now. Thank you, Emre, for recording. Please note that we will obtain formal consent from the speakers prior to recording each session. So these are our sponsors. Thank you very much, our university, Istanbul Technical University. Also, our industrial sponsors, Plasticity and Polisplines. And Visit Istanbul. Actually, it is an official tourism platform of the Istanbul Metropolitan Municipality. So thank you all coming. Thank you all again for coming. I hope you enjoyed the conference. Thank you very much again. So I want to invite Ergun Akleman for his speech. Um,
Maybe I can try with this. I generally walk around. Don't worry. Actually, this will be a little bit of emotional speech because I'm from this campus, not just any campus, this particular campus of Istanbul Technical University. When I was it's 45 years ago. It's not just 10 years ago, something like that. And then I don't believe, like, I don't even remember when I entered. I can tell you how much time passed. I was in mechanical engineering. I was not initially in computer science. Computer science didn't exist. From mechanical engineering, I moved to electrical engineering. Then they created the computer science. That's how I moved to computer science. It was like I am originated from mechanical engineering in that sense. Therefore, it is also emotional to me. And then not only that, and then I cycled back to mechanical engineering. And then if you look at my recent work, etc., I'm working closely with the mechanical engineering. That's what I will say. Our work, especially shape modeling and then solid modeling, is extremely related to engineering applications. And then we are understanding ourselves. in some sense, because if you look at our citation rates, etc., overall, engineers do not really uh, understand what is going on. Like if you go and then look at the engineering design conferences, there are thousands of people, and then as soon as we work with the engineers, they become excited. Oh, we want more, we want more, we want more, something like this. So I think that will be very important. We will have a town hall meeting, SMI and SPM together. Let's discuss a future of our conferences, like what we can do such that we can work closely more. Like I'm not talking about myself. As a community, we can have more closer connections with the engineers. Actually, this is very important because Erkan come from the mechanical engineering. Hopefully, like we will have the more uh, continuous relationship with mechanical engineering, and then not just the mechanical, because aerospace, material science, they all need us. But not like we solved their FEA problems. We solve their geometry problems. We can collaborate with them to manufacture, to do the other jobs also. Does that make sense? We will start with the geometry, and then in the other things we also collaborate. Another important thing is the our paper review process. So we generally go, like when we review the papers, we generally say, "Oh, there's no enough engineering." Like, okay, we are not engineers. Like, I'm not saying that I come from this. Like because we are geometers in essence. Like, if we explain the geometry, and engineers took it. That's how it happened to me. They make it better. Makes sense. They make it better because they make it applicable, etc. In some sense, we are theoreticians, like we are close to mathematicians and computer scientists, not the, but this gap is needed to be done, and then we need to really open up uh, so we can just revolutionize, because that's in some sense what I'm thinking for the future. We have an advantage because the most of the geometry, higher dimensional geometry, is unexplored. Therefore, you cannot just teach to AI. Information doesn't exist. We need to develop. Do I make sense? Yeah, that's all I will say. Thanks a lot.
So now I invite Shioku for SPM statistics for submissions.
Um, yeah, thank you, Erkan and all the organizers for bringing this joint conference to this beautiful place of Istanbul. I'm Xiaohu Guo from UT Dallas, and I'm gonna introduce the SPM this year's reviewing and the paper statistics. So there are total of 50 for full paper submissions this year. And all the papers go through the two double review rounds. The first round happening on the easy chair, and the second round is actually going on through the CAD editorial manager. And it includes two type of papers. The first type is directly accepted after minor revisions and published in the CAT special issue of this year. And the second category of paper published is actually the promising papers that might go through the major revision process. And it was fast-tracked to the CAT journal and possibly published later. Um, and for each paper, there are three reviewers in each round of review. And each IPC member was assigned 2 to 3 papers in total. So in total, out of these 54 papers, there are 13 papers that are directly accepted to the special issue of SPM this year, making the acceptance rate to be only 24%, pretty low. And we also make 9 papers with major revision to the CAT journal. And out of these 9, 7 papers accepted our invitation to come to the conference to present. It will be arranged in the session 11. We call it the lightning talks. Um, and we also invited some CAT papers published in this past 1 year, including 5 papers invited to present. And there was a recent CAD special issue on the AI plus design for AI for design and manufacturing, and the 3 papers are also invited to present. So out of these 28 papers, we organized them into these 7 sessions. There will be 3 sessions in today, including this CAD special issue session. And there will be 1 session in the second day, 2 sessions in the third day, and the 1 session in the last day. Okay. All right. So finally, I would like to thank our IPC members, 64 IPC members coming from all different countries. Without their help, it's really impossible to make this conference program. And again, I would like to thank Ergun and thank all the organizers for making this conference program possible. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Now I want to invite SMI program co-chairs for SMI submissions information.
So good morning. This is about the SMI statistics. And like as you know, we have like three are the co-chairs of SMI papers, technical papers. And we had 74 IPC members. And we had 44 full paper submissions. And as usual, we had 2 double-blind review process. First one through easy chair and then through editorial manager. And we had at least 4 reviews per paper in the first round, and at least 3 reviews per paper in the second round. And each IPC member had around 2 to 3 papers to review. And at the end, 18 papers will be presented in the SMI, and we had 15 papers accepted. That is like 34% acceptance rate. And we recommended 7 promising papers to Elsevier CNG through a fast track submission process. And we invited 5 of them to be presented at SMI, and 3 of them accepted. And we have 2 invited papers from CNG. That is totally we have around 20 papers in 5 sessions. And this is like from where all people will be presenting in this conference. And yeah, you know the timing. And we have mainly 5 sessions. One is discrete shape modeling, volumes, parametric surface and computational design, neural and implicit representations and skeletons, animation, interaction, and dynamic scene modeling. And we have 4 keynotes jointly with SPM. And then we have an award ceremony of SMI on the second day. Then we have 2 award talks, like Queenie award talks from Brian and Yarek. Then we have 4 Young Investigator Award, like SMI awards on the 4th day. Then on the 4th day, we also have a talk about Malcolm. And then 4th day, we have a Best Paper Award. And it is sponsored by Computers and Graphics. And it has a certificate and total of 1,000 euros. And we have a Best Paper Award committee who will be evaluating all the presentations. And all the papers who has a replicability stamp is eligible for this award. And based on the review scores and the oral presentation, we will make it, or we will decide the best paper. So please make sure to make your presentation impressive, and good luck.
Uh,